Mother Goose, a treasury of best love rhymes. Part 4. Once I saw a little bird come hop, 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 and I cried, "Little bird, please stop, stop, stop!" I was going to the window to say, "How do you do?" But he shook his little tail and away he flew. 2 little black birds sitting on a hill, one named Jack, the other named Jill. "Fly away, Jack! Fly away, Jill! Come back, Jack! Come back, Jill!" I had 2 birdies, bright and gay. They flew from me the other day. What was the reason they did go? I cannot tell, for I do not know. The north wind will blow, and we shall have snow. And what will poor Robin do then? Poor thing! He'll sit in the barn and keep himself warm and hide his head under his wing. Poor thing! I'm glad the sky is painted blue and the earth is painted green, with such a lot of nice fresh air all sandwiched in between. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow with silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row? Rabbit, rabbit, carrot eater, says he, there is nothing sweeter than a carrot every day. Munch and crunch and run away. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Little Jack Pumpkinface lived on a vine. Little Jack Pumpkinface thought it was fine. First he was small and green, then big and yellow. Little Jack Pumpkinface is a fine yellow. Peter Pumpkin Eater had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Up in green orchard, there was a green tree, the finest of pippins you ever did see. The apples are ripe and ready to fall, and Reuben and Robin shall gather them all. If I were an apple and grew on a tree, I think I'd drop down on a nice boy like me. I wouldn't stay there, giving nobody joy. I'd fall down at one and say, "Eat me, my boy." Tom was a piper's son. He learned to play when he was young, but the only tune he could play was "Over the hills and far away, over the hills and a great way off, and the wind will blow my top knot off. A dollar at 10 o'clock, scholar. What makes you come so soon? You used to come at 10 o'clock, and now you come at noon? Sing a song of 6pence, a pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was open, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king? The king was in the counting house, counting out his money The queen was in a parlor eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden hanging up the clothes. Along came a black bird and pecked off her nose. Oh my goodness. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. The Queen of Hearts. She made some tarts all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts. He stole the tarts and took them clean away. The King of Hearts called for the tarts and beat the knave both sore. The knave of Hearts brought back the tarts and vowed he'd steal no more. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe, and he called for his bowl, and he called for his fiddlers three. Every fiddler, he had a fiddle, and was a very fine fiddle he had. Oh, there's none so rare as can compare with King Cole and his fiddlers three. Hey, diddle diddle, the cat in the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon, and little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner, eating his Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy I am I. Old mother Humbard went to the cupboard to get her poor dog a bone, but when she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his mother could eat no lean, and so, between the two of them, they licked the platter clean." Any other? Let's stop right there. We're going to part 5. It's a short one.